Hey peeps, so we are still weathering the nor'easter here in New Hampshire. Vincent and I are staying with friends who have a generator because there's pretty much no power in the state. So we're very thankful to be safe and warm. And I'm not sure when you guys are going to get to watch this, but I wanted to share a little unboxing today, kind of a compare and contrast. And I also wanted to share my newest candle that I purchased from October Occult. So you guys know, if you use the code Racine, which I'll put in the link in the description box down below, you can get 30% off. But also, October Occult said if you want this same offering candle in honor of the demoness and goddess Lilith, she is more than happy to make that. And I have the link listed down below for the exact offering request in order to purchase this. So you just click on that link, let her know that you want the candle in honor of Lilith, and she is more than happy to craft this for others outside of just myself. So it's pretty awesome. But this is the candle in honor of Lilith, and the fragrance is violet blossoms, dark aged patchouli, copal resin, and lotus. And wait till you see the inside of this one, guys. It's so beautiful. Wood burning wick as always, and just absolutely stunning. This is a crystal right here. It smells so witchy and moody and sexy. I cannot wait to burn this, but I wanted to share it with you guys before I burned it. So the link and the discount code will be in the description box below for that. Okay, so we're doing a compare and contrast today for the full-size Archetypes Oracle by Kim Krans and the small edition. I haven't opened this. I've been very patient when waiting to open it with you guys, but I did purchase this with my own funds, and I am loving the pocket size of all of our favorite decks. So I'm very intrigued to see how this will feel, because I love my Archetypes Oracle so much, and it's so impactful and powerful for archetypal energy that clients are moving through, that I'm moving through myself. It's a wonderful deck to have on hand. So it says, welcome to the Wild Unknown Archetypes. You will find within 78 full color tarot cards, illustrated 272 page guidebook. Technically it's an oracle deck, it's not tarot, but I'm gonna let that go. Oh, look at this. Here's the inside. The inside, look at this fat little light book. That's awesome. So here is the full-size guidebook. Let's just see if it's the same. So 223 pages, and this is now 267, but you are still getting all the same information. That's wonderful. I love that she kept that intact and complete. So if you're not drawn to the full size, but you want to get the pocket edition, you're still going to get the same wealth of knowledge from the guidebook for sure. So the tin is nice and compact like this. Now I am traveling right now. I'm not at home, so I didn't bring the box, but I do typically travel with this really nice sturdy case and this guidebook. It's nice that the pocket edition all fits in this one tin that's durable and compact. So it's going to be great for traveling. Really, really great for traveling. Take that off. So here is the size difference. So this is my full size, and this is the pocket edition. Much, much smaller, much more compact. Let's compare cardstock. Pretty close. The pocket size does feel a bit more flexible, but not flimsy, because it's good quality cardstock, but a little lighter, a little more pliable than the larger size. Now, this looks a little darker in person. Let's see what we think of the imagery in the smaller size. So this is what the smaller size looks like. I'm not going to go through and find the exact match, but just so that you can see what you're going to get. Yeah, there is a different feel in the cardstock for sure. This is like almost more laminated. I don't know what the technical term is. I know one of you do, so go ahead and put that in the comment section down below for us. But this is almost more laminated, and this is not. So as far as the imagery goes, are we missing something in the smaller size? I don't really think so. I just think that you may desire to sit with the imagery a little bit more in the smaller size. It feels almost a bit busier because it's in the smaller size. However, I love it, but I already love the full size. So the smaller size, just more compact, easier to travel with. And as a clarifier in a reading, this is going to be great. I think for my archetypal kind of crowning reading for the It's Witchcraft offerings and for my year ahead readings, I still want to work with the larger size. I like the impact that it has when it's holding an archetypal energy and a theme energy. The larger size I think lends itself well, but this is going to be great for clarification and for travel. I'm going to be able to use this at the ocean if I want for spring, summer, and fall ritual. It'll be very easy to carry out into the woods. The size is nice. You know, I think just off the cuff, I would definitely say I prefer out of the two, at least at first, the larger size, but I'm still really glad that I got the pocket edition, and I know that I'm going to get full use out of this. The price was also relatively reasonable as well. I did purchase this with my own funds, but I will put the Amazon link in the description box below for those of you who are wanting to purchase it. So I'll show you a few more images here. And then I'm going to grab you're definitely not losing any of the personality, and you're not losing any of the impact. It's just more compact in its nature and size for sure. But I wanted to get this out there to you guys relatively quickly because I know some of you have been waiting for this one to make a choice about if you were going to invest in the larger size or the smaller size. So I'm going to kind of break down my initial thoughts in just a moment, but I want to grab a tarot deck so you can see the difference in, let's see, hold on one second. I know I have Tarot of Vampires here somewhere. Here we go. So this is Tarot of Vampires. So, you know, typical Rider-Waite-Smith size. Here is the 8 of Grails. And then if we were to use this size to clarify, I mean, that is so sweet. Look at how sweet that size is. That's beautiful to clarify tarot with. I mean, look at the complementary green sticking out there. The Bardo here, clarifying 8 of Grails, 8 of Cups, if that resonates for anyone as a message. And then let me show you comparatively what it looks like to compare and contrast with the larger size. So I think for clarification, the smaller size is great. For large archetypal energy, you know, large theme pulls, I think I like having this size in the center better. So I am glad that I do have both sizes on this one. Let's talk about like what I think you might want to know if you're contemplating purchasing between the two. If you're mainly going to be pulling around archetypal themes, daily draw, one card pull, you know, getting a direct message from deity or a guide for you on where you are in your journey and story at this time, then I think you might enjoy more the larger size. In addition, the guidebook of the larger size does have more room in the wording, and I do think that you can journal easier with this larger size. However, this does become quite cumbersome when you travel, and I can say that because I am literally in the middle of traveling and packed both this and the Alchemy Oracle, and it definitely took up a lot of space in my storage. So I would say if you travel a lot, if you really want to use this deck to clarify or to do larger spreads using this Oracle deck as the main deck, then I think you might really prefer the pocket edition size. Incidentally, if you are a snob about the cardstock, you will notice the slight difference. It doesn't affect me, but I'm not a stickler for that. If you are a big stickler on the cardstock difference, you might prefer the larger size for that for sure. But I really don't think you're missing out on anything with the smaller size. And I think both serve a purpose, especially if you're a professional reader. you might want to purchase both. You might want to have the investment of both. Or if you know that you're going to be using this deck in a lot of different ways and you already love the large size, I think you'll probably really enjoy having the pocket edition as well. So I definitely don't think you're missing out if you, or that one of the purchases is redundant if you already have the full size deck in your collection. If you love this deck, if you don't love this deck, you most certainly don't need both sizes. And I would say if it came down to an either or situation for me, I would prefer the larger size, but that's because of what I use it for professionally 7 days a week. So, you know, for me, the larger size is going to get a lot more use. However, I will absolutely use this to clarify tarot and for when I travel with really great results. So I am glad that I ended up purchasing this. And I love the setups that she has for carrying things and for being able to transport. I mean, this is perfect. It's like, boom, it fits right in your bag, right in your purse, right in whatever it is that you're using to carry things in, and it can go with you anywhere. It's also going to stand up to some inclement weather as well. So I love both. I'm really happy I have both, but I hope if you were on the fence, this helped you see, where do I want to invest, the full size or the pocket? And you can see how it works and looks with tarot as well. And again, like I said, if you only need one, and traveling isn't a concern for you, I think you might prefer the full size. If you travel a lot, if you want to work with both sizes of the deck, and if, you know, it's not, if you're more focused on using this Oracle deck for clarification and in spreads with tarot or another Oracle deck of choice, then I think you're going to enjoy the pocket size. But I hope you all are doing well out there in the world. It's wonderful to get a chance to connect with you and spend a little time with you. Hopefully next time we hang out here on YouTube, I will be back at home in my usual reading space. Hopefully we will have power again and we'll actually feel like spring in New Hampshire. But I hope wherever you are safe and happy. As always, I am sending you oceans of love and many blessings, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.